What's up, people? Happy Thursday. The week is almost over. Uh, I think I missed like a few minutes of this episode because of Donald Trump's bullshit announcement about healthcare. His new healthcare plan is complete bullshit. We all know that. But I digress. Anyway, I was not looking forward to this episode. I told you all this yesterday. I told y'all this yesterday. I was not look I didn't want to watch this episode. Uh and I think you all know why. Because today is Jane Elliott's last day after 38 years. Wow. I'm gonna get to her. I'm gonna get to her. I just want to get everything else out the way first. This whole Nathan situation. First of all, let me just say this, 'cause I got a lot to say about Nathan and Maxie. First of all, who the hell does Amy think she is? The way she came over to Maxie and Nathan's apartment, barging in like she pay rent, talking about some Maxie is a flake and all this. I'm like, first of all, bitch, who are you? Excuse my French, but it's like, who are you? Like, her and Maxie don't even really know each other like that. And she's sitting there mad because Maxie, I guess, left her responsibilities at the nurse's ball or whatever because she's in Portland. First of all, Maxie was only supposed to design the costumes for the nurse's ball. That's it. That was her only real responsibility for the nurse's ball. Second of all, everything else falls on Lucy Coe. She's basically the executive producer of the nurse's ball. She runs the day-to-day operations of that ball, of getting it together. And even Carly said a few days ago that Lucy has not finalized nothing as far as the ball is concerned. Not the date, not the time, not literally nothing. They have no information about the ball whatsoever. So therefore, her issue is not really with Maxie. Your issue is with Lucy Coe. She's the one who's not on her business. You know, the nurse's ball is what, a few weeks away, and she still hasn't finalized any details yet. Like, she hasn't done any of that stuff. So that's on Lucy. That's not on Maxie. But I was kind of pissed at Nathan because Nathan was sitting there telling Amy all of Maxie's business about why she's in Portland, how long she's going to be in Portland, about their marital issues because of the distance. I'm like, why are you telling her all of this? This is not her business. She's not your friend. She's not, hell, she ain't even Maxie's friend. So why is she in on all of this information? Why? It's none of her business. Number one, you don't tell a single female your business, your issues in your relationship, and you don't tell that to that person. Even though I can't really see Nathan hooking up with Amy, honestly. I'm just saying. But it's like it was none of her business though. He shouldn't have never told her that information. Um, Furthermore, my other issue with Nathan, and this is a major issue, why is he not packing up moving to Portland with Maxie? This is like my $1 billion question. Why? He could at least take a, if you're not going to move to Portland with Maxie, he could at least take a leave of absence from the PCPD and visit Maxie. You know what I mean? Like, he could at least do that. In my opinion, he should go to Portland and go live with Maxie because there's what's keeping him in Port Charles. There's nothing in Port Charles literally for him besides Nina. Him and Nina barely even see each other, and when they do, all they talk about is Valentine. So it's like, what? There's nothing keeping you in Port Charles. You have no kids in Port Charles. You don't have really any of that. Well, Nina and his mother, but it's like you barely see them all together. So it's like, what's the point? Um, Most definitely. It's like, what is the point? He might as well pack up. I mean, if my wife moved to another place, another city, another country, wherever, and if there's nothing keeping me in that town, I'm hopping on a plane and I'm going with her. That's your new wife. Y'all just got married a couple of months ago. You should not be living apart. There's no reason there's no reason for him to keep staying in Port Charles. There's like really no reason. If my wife goes somewhere, I'm going too. Especially if I don't have, he could be a cop anywhere. You know what I mean? Like, come on. He used to work for the NYPD, I believe. I think he did. And he moved to Port Charles and became a PCPD officer. So he became a PCPD detective. So why can't you just transfer to Portland then? Like seriously, I think he need to put in more of an effort to be with Maxie. Maxie has pretty much a life in Portland, and she never even lived there before. If you look at it, her life basically is in Portland. Her daughter, for one, her daughter is in Portland, so that's why I say her life. Her daughter is in Portland. So now she gets to have a job in the fashion industry, and she gets to live in the same town as her daughter. So win-win for her. Now all she needs is her husband to get up off his ass, pack his bags, and come with. Hello. That's what I would have done. My wife moved somewhere, and I don't have any real reason to stay in the same in this town. I'm going to where my wife is. Point blank. Duh. I just hate the fact that he's moping around town, and he hasn't said that he blamed Maxie or anything like that, but I just get a vibe from him like he feels like, oh, it's Maxie's fault that we can't be together. Fool, her daughter is in Portland. She got a job in Portland. She's closer to her daughter now. That's your stepdaughter. Why would you not pack up and do everything you can to go be with them? Like, hello, that's your new family. There's nothing keeping you in this town, obviously, because all you do is mope around. Or if you're not doing that, you're working a case. You can, like I said, you can be a cop anywhere. Go be with your wife. It's the logical answer that I can give. Go be with your wife. Now if he had a kid and shit in Port Charles, then I can understand not packing up and going. Okay, but you have no real ties to that town, so get off your ass and go book a plane ticket. Duh. Um, Seriously, and stop telling Amy all your business. She don't need to be in Maxie business. Maxie is not her friend. They're not friends. They're not close. I could see him telling Dante or Lulu, okay, that's acceptable, but telling Amy, that's a hell to the no. She don't need to be in y'all business. She need to go find her some business, because obviously she has none. So anyway, moving on from that train wreck, Sonny and Carly, and the divorce saga continues. Dun 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 dun. Um, I'm just ready for all of this shit to be over. I really am. But I will say this, Martina, that bitch is a shark. I don't mean to call her a bitch, but you know what I mean. I mean it in a good way. She's a shark. I like it. She definitely handled her own in that arbitration. I liked it. Um, the way she brought up Sonny's casinos in Puerto Rico, how they're not making enough money and yet he's still living this lavish lifestyle. I was like, oh shit, Sonny. I said, she's about to have the IRS all up in your shit. Like, seriously, the way she was talking, I was like, yeah, the IRS, the feds are about to be all up in your books. She even got copies of his books, like, for the. I'm like, but damn, what does all that have to do with this divorce? Well, Carly did say, I want everything. So she has to look at everything he owns. When she kept talking about his offshore money, I said, Sonny, I was like, Diane, chime in here, object, do something. Like seriously, like she's going for the jugular here. You might want to step in there and save your client. Um, I was like, damn, she about her shit. I was like, I like this. I think I like Martina. I like her, even though I think she's pissing away her career the moment she slept with Sonny. I mean, like seriously, who sleeps with somebody, a random person you just met in a bar? You know how many STDs there are out here, and I know they didn't have no condom. I know they didn't, cause they ain't like Sonny walked in that condom expecting to get some pussy. So obviously he wasn't, had no protection unless he went to a little drugstore that's around the corner real quick, and I doubt that. I'm like, y'all just nasty. You don't know what that woman got. She could have chlamydia for all you know. You don't know what she got, gonorrhea. You don't know, and you just gonna sleep with a woman you just met at the bar. You ain't even know her first name. Like he didn't know nothing about her. They didn't introduce themselves to each other until after they did the deed. I'm like, that's a damn shame. That's sad. Like that's how you know this a TV show. I'm like, I mean, but I heard of some shit like this happening in real life too. Like people do be doing this scandalous shit in real life. I don't know if y'all are familiar with I don't know if y'all are familiar with the Jersey Shore. That show that was on MTV with Paulie D and Snooki and all them. They used to go to the clubs and they would literally be kissing on random chicks in the club, tongue kissing. I'm like, you just met this girl. I hate shit like that. I'm like, that's just nasty to me. Like, I done been to the club and I met some badass females, right? And if I do hit it on the first night, I got protection. I'm not crazy, but I'm definitely not putting my mouth on a girl I just met. Like, that's a hell to the no. Hell no. And this woman, I just feel like Martina, she just pissed away her career. Because now, if anybody find out about this, her career is pretty much over. And I hate this because she came on the show and during the arbitration, she seemed like a very strong minded person. Like she's a shark. You know what I mean? Like she seems like the type of woman that's all about her business, all about her career. And I hate to see women like this, especially on this show, because it's been like that. Like, look at Claire Walsh when she came on the show. She was a powerhouse federal prosecutor. She pissed away her career the moment she started sleeping with Sonny. Then you have Alexis. She pissed away her career for Julian. Like, seriously, I hate seeing women like this, like on this show, like pissing away their careers, which identifies them. Like, this is their identity, basically. And you're pissing it away mainly for Sonny. It's like, damn, get some self respect, some pride about you. Like seriously, jumping in who jumps into bed with somebody that they just met? I was like, are y'all crazy? So moving on to this divorce situation, this is what Sonny was offering Carly. He keeps the assets that he brought into the marriage. She keeps the assets she brought into the marriage. Her house, her hotel. She keeps all that stuff. And he said anything that they've acquired during the marriage, he says she can keep it. And I'm assuming he's talking about whatever he acquired during the marriage, and I believe that means perks as well. So I think he's letting her keep perks because he did acquire perks during the marriage. So anything she bought during the marriage, he told her she can keep it. Any community property she purchased during the marriage, she can keep it. Anything he acquired during the marriage, she can keep it. He's letting her keep his shit too that he acquired during that marriage. I felt like that was more than fair. I'm not defending Sonny, but I feel like that was fair. I don't care how you shake it; it was fair to me. It sounded like it was fair, considering how many women in real life get screwed over in their divorce. I think that was a generous offer. That was a generous offer because most men in divorces they don't want to get a wife shit. Anything they had prior to the marriage, including community property, they don't like to get a wife shit. So I think she's getting off good on this, and I think she should take the deal. I understand that she wants to get revenge on Sonny, but I say find another way to do it. And the reason being is because I feel like now that they want to take this to court, Carly wants to take this to court. I feel like it's going to backfire on her because you don't want this ending up in a judge's hands. Because when you give it to a judge, that's like giving it to a jury. It's unpredictable. You don't know which way they're going to go. It's very unpredictable. So giving this information to a judge and letting a judge decide for you is the worst case scenario. And I feel like she thinks that she got this in the bag or because Sonny signed away the assets to her. No, sweetheart, you might want to take the offer that he gave you. Even Diane told her, I'm coming to you as a friend. Diane told her. She came to her as a friend trying to tell her, you and Sonny both will regret this. And Diane basically told her, in this now, take the offer that he gave you, take the deal. It's a damn good deal in my eyes. I feel like it's a good deal. She's refusing. So I feel like Diane now basically gave her a warning shot and told her, well, when we take this to court, I'm going for your head, basically. It's no offense to you, but I'm going for your head. That's basically what Diane told her, because you know once Diane get into a courtroom, it's a wrap. So I feel like the tables might turn on Carly. I'm not saying that it will, but it could. I'm just saying once you give it to a judge and it's in a judge's hand, all hell can break loose from there. Um, I think it might be entertaining to watch in the courtroom, but I'm kind of over this storyline with this divorce, but I'm interested in watching it at the same time. So may the best person win. Um, Let me ask you guys that question. Who do you think is going to come out on top in this divorce? Sonny or Carly? Or there's a third option, or you think that you just don't give a fuck. I'm just asking. Trying to make it fair here. Uh, so anyway, moving on to a topic I don't want to talk about. Tracy Quartermaine. I a moment of silence. Um, Tracy ordered pizza for everybody for lunch. You know, it's like a Quartermaine tradition because you know they felt like this is basically their Thanksgiving with her, basically, because you know they do pizza at Thanksgiving time. So now that they're doing pizza now, this is basically their Thanksgiving with her because they may not be spending Thanksgiving with her this year. So it was a sad scene, man. Her saying her goodbyes to everybody. Her telling, you know, Finn and Hayden that they taught her something. You know, because it's funny because Tracy never had a lot of friends. And do you not see all the love in that room? She made new friends. She rekindled old relationships with people. like Monica and all them. And I love the words that Monica told her. Like she told her, like, even though that we used to snark at each other and get on each other's nerves, she was like, I never not once hated you, you know. And I felt that, and it was genuine, and I love that, that their relationship evolved. I'm pretty sure Alan and them wish that they were still alive to see this, because it's like one of those moments you never thought that you would see. Tracy and Monica saying I love you to each other, saying that they don't hate each other, and Monica telling her that this is our house. I said, wow, wow. That goes to show you how much Tracy has evolved, and that's how much her character has grown over the years. Like, and that's what I love. Like, that's why people, part of the reason why people watch the shows is, because you watched them from like 30 years ago, and then here we are 30 years later. You just want to see how their characters evolved over the years. And Tracy has definitely evolved. Most definitely. Um, so Tracy told them basically, that she's selling a painting and she's gonna live off of that or whatever. She just gonna go wherever the wind blows, basically, probably travel the world, see some shit. Ned and Dylan did not, they kept trying to change her mind, but she was like, she just not gonna change her mind. Um, so she was giving everybody hugs, saying goodbye to everybody. She told Michael to keep ELQ profitable. uh, when she stormed out of the house, I said, damn. Then she came back in. I had to bust out laughing when she came back in. I said, please tell me she changed her mind. But no, she just had to give him one big final Quartermaine hug, and I love that scene. Um, so she left. Monica and all them were saying how the house wasn't gonna be the same no more, and then that's when Olivia, you know, said that when her and Ned get married, she's gonna change her name to Quartermaine. And I like that. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people don't like Olivia or whatever, but I'm cool with her being a part of the Quartermaine family. I'm cool with it, as long as she don't act like she owned the damn place. I'm just saying, because I seen that shit yesterday. She came in the house talking about where the food at, and Tracy had to put her in her place real quick. I was like, yeah, this is not your house. Don't come in here acting like that. Um, So yeah, it was a heartbreaking scene, man. It really was. It was very heartbreaking to watch that. Um, so Tracy went to her, I guess the guy who's helping her sell the art, the painting. She signed the paperwork or whatever, and she's getting $60 million from the painting. I thought the painting was 20 million. It's $60 million. Damn, damn, damn. You know what I could do with 60 million? I don't even know what I could do with $60 million. God damn. 60? Slap me 2 times. Just $60 million. Just slap me. Damn. What the hell does one do with that kind of shit? Whew. Damn. See, when I heard that, I wanted to pass out. I said, God be damned. Um, so she wanted to know where a cafe was, a little coffee shop or whatever, where she can go and have a cup of coffee or whatever. And she walked into the coffee shop. Guess who she saw sitting there at the table? Luke Spencer. And when I saw Luke and I seen his new hairstyle, I said, "What the hell?" I said, "What the hell did Luke do to his hair?" It was good to see Luke again, man. It's been what, 2 years almost since we seen Luke. Man, it was real good. I love the tribute montage that they showed for Tracy. I love that too. I'm telling you, man, this show, man, it's not gonna be the same without Tracy. It really isn't. But anyway, I hope all you had a great day. Continue to have a great day. See you all tomorrow for Friday's episode. See you all later. Peace.